All we have to decide is what to podcast with the time that is given to us.
What to do? All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Matthew knows it. That's why he's happy.
Well, no, he doesn't know where it's from.
No,
he just
I don't.
knows that I changed a word to podcast and he picked the word do.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Time?
What, the film?
Yeah.
Is there a film time?
Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Is that About Time?
No, that's
that's
the
last
time.
week's,
It's
isn't
the
it?
film. Yep.
So one more time, sorry.
That's Out of Time.
All we have to decide is what to podcast with the time that is given to us.
A bucket list or something.
No, you're miles away.
Okay.
Absolute deadly silence as well. You've
Yeah,
got
no,
no
I just
idea,
think-
no context.
No.
Who's in it?
Is it like a...
As in actors.
Yeah.
The person that says it is Ian McKellen.
Oh. Is it one of the Lord of the Rings then?
It is.
Oh. The first one.
First one.
It is, yeah. Fellowship of the Rings.
Okay, cool.
Gandalf says, all we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
There you
I
go.
don't think anyone gets that. You have to be led there.
I think so. Yeah, I don't think I know any quotes from Lord of the Rings.
Well-
Other than You Shall Not Pass.
That one.
Yeah.
Is that what it is though?
Run, you fools.
Run, you fools.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh no, I do know a few.
Anything Gollum says is pretty memorable.
Yeah, but I don't know if
Precious,
it's in the
yeah,
first
yeah.
one or the second one he's saying.
Yeah, to be fair, there's not a line in the first one I'd
Yeah.
remember.
So there you go.
Okay. So, first things first, we've had no more feedback. We've had nobody
Nobody's
recording in
right.
a war scene, as Dominic liked
Mhm.
like to call it.
Yeah.
Nobody else wants to. So, we'll leave that there. Maybe it's because nobody thinks our choices were wrong last time.
Yeah, that must be it.
Must be it.
That must
That
be.
must be the reason. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I have got a little bit of a
Oh.
fun addition.
Go on.
Go, what kind of fun is this? Go on, yeah.
Well, we asked people to download us not at home but when they're on their hollybobs.
Oh yes.
And I can only but assume we've got 2 new countries
Holiday countries.
in Europe
Okay.
that we had no listeners at before but have now had people downloading and listening. So, 1, where are those countries? 2, does anyone know who those people are that are listening to us?
Portugal.
That's what I was-
No, we've already had Portugal.
That's what I was going to say. I
Austria.
don't know why.
Has Austria turned up?
You're now going to ask me, so
Poland.
let's guess the countries and then you can, while I get the stats up in front of me.
Is it Poland?
It is not Poland.
Okay.
But again, I'm going to have to
Holiday countries.
holiday countries for sure.
So Turkey.
Croatia.
Turkey.
Oh, well done.
So do you know anybody who in the last couple of weeks has been in Turkey?
No.
No.
Okay, that was quick. I thought we might.
No.
Well, no one close.
No. No.
Okay.
No one I'm aware of.
Fresh download in Turkey anyway.
Fresh download.
What else do you call it?
A fresh download.
A new swafty in Turkey?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Croatia,
No.
Albania,
No. What are you doing?
Greece.
Listing countries in the
Yeah.
European?
Cyprus.
Hold on. What did you say?
Greece.
Greece.
Have we not had a Greek before?
No, and we've had multiple now.
Oh,
They're stacking up in Greece.
it's going off the
Who's in
hook.
Greece?
It's going off the hook in
Greece?
Greece. I don't think I know anyone that's actually been on holiday particularly.
Full stop. I don't know anyone who's ever been on holiday.
No, not recently.
That is ridiculous.
Well, if it's you, let us know.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. And they can
Oh,
do.
well done, Dom.
They can
Yeah.
do by reaching us on any of the social medias at Top 5 Films That. So Swafties, get in touch. I don't think Matthew likes this, by the way.
I don't think anyone would be. I think it's rude to call someone a swafty.
And what was your alternative?
I don't have one.
Well,
Just
how about we
listener.
get one for next week? We all have one to come back with.
It's
for ne-
Swafty until we've got something better.
That's what I mean. We all have to go away and think about one.
All right.
Yeah, I've got one. Swafty
No, because that was someone else's.
or Swafties.
Yeah, they're different, aren't they?
Yeah, plural.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so now we've got that.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, I will tell what the podcast is and then go to the icebreaker because it was, quite just how we got to the icebreaker this week. So number 62 is the podcast. We're podcast number 18. Top 5 films that you love and your other half doesn't was the blurb. But the icebreaker then was picked by my wife
Mm-hmm.
who
Thank you, Katie.
said,
Thank you.
"Thank you, Katie. What film characters remind you of your partner and children?" And I honestly believe she asked this question just to see if she could make me trip up any more. I feel like she's wanting me to
be rude,
to be in trouble.
right?
So hi, Katie.
Have you
and
sidestepped the trouble then, or have you chosen I don't know, something?
well, I
else?
reckon Matthew's going to mention his son, something we've talked
Oh
about
yeah, probably yeah.
Yes.
in Little Rascals.
Not that many people will be able to reference it.
No.
No, but yeah,
but they can go
okay.
out and seek these films out.
They
Yeah.
could, yeah.
Maybe.
So am I right in that?
You are right in that.
That's the only one I could think of, by the way.
You definitely got one of mine, yeah, probably.
Do I?
What
Okay.
for you?
They're not for
Okay,
me,
so
not
let's
for me.
do it then. Dominic, what film character reminds you of your partner and children?
Well, I was going to say Merida from Brave.
Yep.
For Evie.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go
Maybe
with
because
that.
she's ginger and curly hair. Not Scottish. But for Bev, I was going to go for probably Morticia Adams.
Oh dear.
No. It's not a
I
bad
suppose
thing.
that's
It's not a bad thing, is
It's
it?
got
In
positives to
which
it.
so in which film?
Does that make you go, Bez?
Well, I don't know. I'm quite happy with that. Just got to start going to Tash.
Mm.
So you must be talking about.
Alex's no, go on.
Are you talking about the '90s version?
Yes.
You like Angelica Houston.
Angelica
Yeah.
Houston.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's a compliment to Bev,
Why not?
Yeah, why not, Jim?
because Angelica Houston looks like death in that film.
You don't think she looks good in that film? Is that what you're saying?
Angelica Houston. No.
Only 'cause Bev's got like jet black hair and it's
Yeah.
long.
Okay, that's the only characteristic.
Well, yeah, there's
okay,
not really
fine.
else.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
It was either that or the girl from The Ring. So
All right,
Yeah,
so
pretty
step
much.
that.
Yeah. The boys, I don't really know about. I don't really know about the boys. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, the only one. Alex loves Grumpy, so from
from Snow White,
from Snow White,
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he's got
And he is.
he is. He knows he is. Yeah.
well, he's 14,
Every time we
so-
meet up, I have to try and make him laugh because
And the only other
feel
character that
bad for
reminds
him
me of Jamie is what I can't remember which emotion it is, but it's from Inside Out.
Fear.
Yes. Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, that's not
both
bad.
in characteristics and physicality.
Mainly just physicality.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. I get
Mm.
that.
Mm.
Okay,
He's
so
quite, it's quite kooky as
just
well.
in
so
case
that's
people
good.
didn't know, Dominic's family consists of Bev, his wife,
Jamie and Alex, 2 boys, and
2
Evie,
boys.
my daughter.
Yeah, perfect. And so, Matthew, over to you. Family characters.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to do with this because
Oh dear.
no, because
Do you have an answer?
I have an answer, but
Okay.
only from people that have told me that they think people look like in my family look like these. Well, so I reckon Brant looks like the little kid from Little Rascals.
Spanky.
Spanky.
He definitely
the
does as well,
1990s film. He does. He really does.
Really
You
does.
showed the picture
Yeah,
to Quinn.
it's a
And
bit.
Quinn was like, "Oh, that's Bran."
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
So, yeah.
sister.
His
Yeah.
sister. Yeah.
Yeah, for Quinn, I couldn't really think of any for Quinn particularly because the best I came up with was Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter, but only if she was like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
So hold on, you've just sort of
Mhm.
merged.
Yeah,
2
I've merged
people.
2 characters there. Yeah.
She's Stitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
fine.
Oh yeah. Yes. So and my wife, we've once been told that myself and my wife look like the 2 of the characters from Scooby Doo.
Velma and
Yeah, Velma and
are you Shaggy or are you?
no,
Oh, okay, you're Fred.
Excuse me?
no, not Fred.
You can't ask a personal question like that.
Is there anyone else?
Yeah,
oh, are you
Seth-
Shaggy?
Seth,
Yeah. Yeah.
Seth Green's character. So you got Seth Green, and I can't remember the actor that plays the Velma.
Velma, yeah.
But yeah, that looks quite close.
Okay.
That was it. I didn't.
So
I
that's
didn't
your
get-
4.
that's
your
my
makeup
4.
of your 4.
Yeah.
He's even put himself in there.
Who is Seth Green's character?
I don't
Is
know.
he evil in it?
No, he's just a sort of subplot to it.
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
think so.
A very
okay,
specific
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Go on then, Jeremy. You.
Drum
All
roll,
right.
please.
So
Here we
obviously, I'll start with my wife. I've gone for she's halfway in between Rose Byrne in Bad Neighbours,
Right.
go. Okay.
if you've ever watched that, and the Mean Girls mum.
Mean Girls.
She's
mum.
not quite there yet because our kids aren't old enough, but I get the feeling she's going to be
Cool,
hey,
mum.
don't worry, I'm a cool mum.
One of the-
Okay.
So halfway in between those two characters is what I've gone for. Amelia, my daughter, I went for Sunny in My Little Pony or Hermione in Harry Potter. She's a bit of a telltale. Like
Sunny
She's a bit of a telltale.
like she would tell me what everyone did wrong. But then actually
She's a
my
grass.
wife
Is that what you're
pointed
saying?
out that she's exactly like Princess Charlotte in The Princess and the Frog. Now if you can't remember who that is,
Oh,
Oh my
my
God.
goodness, yes.
Yeah.
it's the girl who wants the dresses at the very beginning.
Yeah,
And she
It's
is
really
just
just-
a bit of her.
That's a good call.
that is
Yeah.
a good call.
That is a good call.
Yeah. And then Ruben, I've just gone for the young kid in The Incredibles, but more specifically, the monster character.
Jack.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
Jack.
when
Yeah.
he turns into a monster and he just goes all
Yeah,
around the
yeah,
place.
fair enough. Yeah,
All right.
And other than that, we're the Step Brothers family. So, yeah, that's fun.
What with you singing?
What, in the
Guns N'
car?
Roses?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, do you know what? You are as annoying as that guy is.
Okay. Punch me in the face. Punch me in the face.
Oh
Okay.
dear. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
There we go.
So, nice little icebreaker and a little insight for everyone at home as to our family makeups and how different they are.
Yep. Yep.
So, on to the main challenge.
Who are you?
I didn't do me. You didn't
no.
do you.
Well, I'm Gomez, but
Oh.
A Ginger Gomez. Yeah.
that's true. I didn't. I completely forgot. Yeah,
Yeah.
ignore that. Matthew did him. That's all. That's
I didn't. I just, it was part of
Oh,
something.
okay, fine.
Let's leave it there.
Okay.
So the main challenge, top 5 films that you love and your other half doesn't. How did we find this week's prep?
Right. I've literally got 5-6 films to choose from.
So you're literally just, which one do I
Bev-
not pick?
Bev doesn't like the films that Bev and I like quite a lot of the same films.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a small number that I could choose from that she's watched that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much the top 5 of the ones that she likes that I've watched.
That sounds very similar to me in that I'm not sure I can say
She doesn't like, sorry.
I
Yeah.
love them all.
No.
I ended up having to go the other way, which was, which films don't you like?
That's what I did.
And then me trying to work out if I like them or not. And a lot of the time, she'd be like, oh, what about this film? No, I don't like that as well. And you know I don't like that as well.
So, this was the worst week ever. You're absolutely right. I'm scraping the barrel on the 5, but I went with films that I do love, but I'm pretty sure Kim wouldn't like
Pretty
because-
sure.
because I have checked with her. I checked all of these.
Okay.
I did
she
check.
has seen them.
No, this is the problem. She won't watch a film that
That's
she
okay,
thinks
that's
she
okay.
won't like. She won't watch a film she thinks she won't like. So I've gone with films she thinks she won't like.
No, I also have some that
Mhm.
are like that.
Because
my
otherwise,
list would have been much bigger. If I'd done it like that.
yeah, but my list had to be much bigger. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got to 5.
What was the
and-
exact thing though?
Well, you love and your other half doesn't. But I think I've kind of applied this, therefore, as
They could like it a little bit.
she's not sure she likes it or she doesn't like it or she doesn't want to watch it.
Mhm.
And I don't mind it as much as anything else.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
love is the strongest word I've really struggled with.
Oh yeah, but I've literally gone with Bev has had to have seen these
Okay.
to
Oh,
know that
wow.
she doesn't like them.
Okay.
No, we haven't gone down that route.
No.
I haven't gone down that route.
No.
But I did try.
I did try, and
But
that's why I've only
trying
got
to
like
get someone to tell you what
6.
films they don't like when they are not willing to watch a huge amount of films because they wouldn't like them anyway, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Mine are all from like a similar genre. To be fair,
But
So-
but even then, I tried to eke it out of Katie. Like, tell me things you don't like, and I'm like, tell me. And this would be easy for Dom. I was like, tell me an actor or somebody you don't like in films.
Yeah, I tried that one.
Nothing.
Yeah, I tried
Oh,
that
I got
one.
one.
Oh.
Oh,
I got one for Bev. Yeah,
But,
Okay.
but it's easy for Dominic, so I know
Yeah.
Dom's people he doesn't like in
Yes.
films. But yeah, it was just I was pulling at teeth at times, saying, "No, we're not trying to do films that we both don't like." You were there when we both said, "Yeah, that's not for me."
Yeah, that is the other problem. Any
Yeah.
films that Kim definitely didn't like, I was like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either.
That's what I mean. Similar taste, I suppose.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm also guessing
Oh,
honourable mentions is going to be quick, is what we're saying.
I've got one.
I have about 5 or 6.
Okay, that's not bad.
Mhm.
And I have no idea how to guess
Oh no, I
for
don't
each
know.
other.
Oh no, I just tried to think of films that your other halves wouldn't like. That was it. That was my only
Oh, that's
criteria.
better than me. I've literally picked films you like and that they might
I've just
not.
gone random, completely random.
Okay, good.
Who's going to start us off then?
You started last week. Shall I start this week?
Ooh, yeah, go for it.
Well, that's a great idea.
So my number 5 film. My number 5 film is
Also, no, I can't imagine any duplications this week.
do you know what? This is where we've got 5. All of them are the same.
It'd be very quick. People would be happy.
Right. So I've got a 2000 film, 5.7 on IMDb.
It's going well.
Oh wow! So that makes sense that somebody would dislike it.
Yes. So it's 15, 1 hour 22 minutes. Quite short. It's a comedy music. The genres comedy music.
Okay.
Now I quite like this, but I
What
do
year is it?
also.
I've got comedy music.
I do like this, but I
2000,
do.
did you
I
say?
do. Yeah,
No,
2000.
okay.
I recognise that lots of people just won't think it's very good because
It's not getting to the Greek again, is it?
no,
I'd agree with her.
Keep going.
rude.
It's from a
Right,
previous
so,
episode.
Right. So what am I going to tell you? It stars, without telling you who they are, it stars a 40-plus-year-old man and woman pretending to be 2 teenagers.
It's
Not like Jump Street pretend.
No,
and it's a musical. Is it a musical or it just has music?
no,
in
it just has music in it. No,
Was it a series at one point?
sort of.
Gem's on the right line. I'll
He
let
is,
him,
he
I'll let
is.
him go for it. Go on.
It is Wet. Is it that one?
No,
What's that one?
is that
thinking
Wet
of?
Hot Summer?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
No,
of.
I do
What is
like that.
that?
That would have been a good call though, because that would have been a good call. But no, it's not that one. I'll give you a scene.
So it was a series though. So Gem was on the right lines with that one.
No, it wasn't a series, but it was in.
It's a reboot of a film.
No, you'll know when you. So it was part of a BBC program. So it was part of a BBC program. They ended up turning into a movie.
So it's British.
Yep. It's not her comedy.
Has it got Rowan Atkinson in it?
No, but it could have done. It could have done.
John
you like
Cleese.
No, John Cleese.
40-something.
Yeah, 40-something actors playing teenagers. There's a particular scene where a guy does shots through his eyeball.
Oh, hang on a minute. It's Harry Enfield.
It is.
How can she don't like that film?
Right, so the film is...
understand and think Katie would be the same.
Yeah.
Bev would hate it as well.
Should we say the film? Kevin and Perry Go
Kevin and Perry
Large.
Go Large.
Yeah. And I really like it. I like it because it's comfy. I like it because I think it's stupid and thought it was stupid, and I quite find it stupidly funny. I cannot see Kim liking it at all. Like, when I pointed out, she went, yeah, no, I wouldn't like that.
Have you watched it recently?
Yeah, it's
Has
rubbish.
it lasted the... it's
No,
rubbish.
no,
It's
it wouldn't have...
Oh,
but-
no, it's more nostalgia that gets
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
I
It's the
wanna
song, do is do it.
And that was the tagline.
Kathy Burke. I love that.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Besson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I forgot. It is hilarious.
It is, but no, but
I'll
it's
tell you the
stupid
bit
hilarious,
that
isn't
comes
it?
to my head, which is why Kim wouldn't like it. The bit when they're in the sea and
the poo.
he goes to the toilet in the sea and then it ends up in the other one's mouth.
Mouth.
Yeah, something
Harry
like that.
Enfield's
That does
mouth,
happen. Yeah.
And then the spot popping.
There's lots of spot popping. And
Oh, yeah, like
Yeah.
pimple popper. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah.
I can't really remember much else.
Not
Is
much
it
really
Reef-
happens.
Is it Reese Ifans?
Yes, he's the
He's
DJ.
Paul, whatever his
Eyeball
name is.
Paul.
Eyeball Paul. That's right.
That's it.
I actually know
Paulie.
more than I thought
Yeah.
about this
And
film.
Steve McFadden was one of the bouncers at the club because they're
Steve-
trying to
Oh,
get
yeah.
into the club.
Phil from
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's my number
Fair
5. I
play.
don't really have a massive amount to say to it because it is a film that I would watch, and I do own on DVD because I think it's quite
Was
funny
that
from time to time.
2000?
Yeah, I
I
know.
would have gone 90s easy
Well,
for
I
that.
think the 90s was the TV series where that made the Kevin character quite popular,
Mm.
and then they thought, I know,
Wow.
we can make a movie out of this.
Was that Enfield and Chums or whatever it's called? Was it?
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so that's
Well, there
my,
you go. I can now tell you that any of our wives would not want to watch that film.
No, I agree.
No.
Yeah. So I thought that's a good call, right?
Yeah, no. You're now. I think we're quite similar in the way
Yeah.
we've approached this now.
Okay, fine.
I'm waiting to hear how Dominic's done
Let's
this.
spread out then that, and let's go with
Okay.
Dom. Let's go with
Okay,
Dom.
fine.
Number 5,
Fine.
Dom.
Number 5, Dom.
Not really got any quotes because I don't think there are any memorable ones from this film.
Oh, a cracking film.
Bodes
then.
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
2007.
Okay.
PG-13, 12A, whichever one we will take. 5.3 out of 10.
Oh, so worse than the Kevin and Perry Go
it's
Large.
1 hour 53. I quite enjoyed it when I watched it. obviously hence why I've chosen this one. But Bev doesn't because...
I quite enjoyed it.
So
it's
have
going
you
to be a
watched
very
this
good
together?
phrase today.
Sorry, no, we watched it at different times.
Okay.
Right.
I don't think we've watched any of these together.
Right. Well, once you've watched it once and you don't want to watch it again
Yeah.
because you didn't like
I've
it.
I've watched some of them multiple times, but she's not watched it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell us genres.
more.
Action, fantasy, thriller.
Mm-hmm.
Hatred for it is because of the main actor in it.
Right. The
Oh,
main
Good
dislikes.
context now.
Mm.
Can
Right.
we know who that main actor is?
Is it a
or-
Well, you can if you want.
young man or a young woman?
It's a man. It's a
Right.
man. I'm trying to think. In
Is
this
he?
particular-
Is he? Quite commonly disliked.
I don't think so.
It's not Rowan Atkinson again, is it?
No.
Okay.
He's American. He's
Rowan
American.
Atkinson.
I do not like films of Rowan
He's known
Atkinson.
for his
Oh, bless him.
I'm trying to think of how to put it. Droney voice. It's very slow and he sounds thick.
Very.
He sounds thick.
And this is the
Sounds
lead.
Yeah, and he's in a lot of films.
Is he American?
Yes. It's about it involves a motorcyclist called Johnny Blaze. That's what I'm going to give you for the clues.
Nicolas Cage.
Correct.
Oh, is it Ghost Rider?
It is Ghost Rider.
Right. I can see why people don't like Nicolas Cage.
Mm.
I think he's quite Marmite.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah. I quite like him in most of the stuff I've seen.
I
He
quite
doesn't-
like.
I'm quite 50-50 with his films. I'm okay with some of them and some of them
See,
not.
every ones I
Marmite.
can think of, I like them. To be fair, Face Off, Gone in 6 Seconds,
Mhm.
Warlord.
Moonstruck. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. No.
No, don't bother with that one.
What's the one where he? There's,
one
a,
with
there's the most recent
Cher's
one.
in
Where
that one.
The most recent one that's come out is when he plays himself and he goes to a drug lord's party.
Yeah.
Because they're paying him whatever. But yeah.
Okay.
So
But
yes, but Ghost Rider. So Bev really doesn't like it because he's in it essentially.
Can you tell me the plot of Ghost Rider? Because
So-
I don't think I've seen it.
I also am in the same boat as Matthew in that my brain tells me I should have seen it.
Yeah.
But I don't think.
So
And I think
Johnny
there's
Black-
hold
go
on. There's two of them.
Yeah,
isn't
there's
there?
two. Yeah.
Is-
I enjoyed them very much.
Right. And he's not on fire. Is
He
his
is.
face on fire?
He is. He's a skull.
But all the time?
No, when he turns into Johnny Blaze.
So you can like flame on, flame off.
He sells his soul to the
Yeah.
devil. He sells
Okay.
his soul to the devil
What for?
to save his dad's life from cancer. But the devil cheats him in that
Of course he does.
Because
in
the
that
devil.
when his dad dies,
Should know these things.
he will be his kind of hitman essentially, and he does whatever he wants him to do.
Right.
Yeah, one of his henchmen as such. And so
So he's
the
like
devil,
the messenger for
the
the
devil then kills his dad in an accident not long after he saved his life from cancer. And essentially Nicolas Cage's character just goes around and is a bounty hunter for the
But he
devil.
doesn't want to be a bounty hunter.
No,
and he
but
wants
has
to kill
be.
the devil.
But he's given him one thing.
Sounds like
He's
that.
given him
Yeah.
one task where if he catches the devil's son,
Oh, he's got
then
a,
he gets free. But
so there's
yeah.
a clause. There's a clause. The devil's quite. I mean, that's nice of the devil to leave a clause in like that because he didn't have to do that.
his evil son called Blackheart. I've got that written down just in case for you.
Oh, thank you.
Is there anyone else noticeably acting in this?
Eva Mendes.
Oh, really?
That's why Dom likes it.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. No, but yeah. So I remember enjoying it. It was, yeah. I'm going to say I was quite young, but I was 20 when I watched it. But, yeah.
Well, that's quite young compared to now.
Yeah, but I remember just thinking, yeah, it was just a good film to watch. But yeah, Bev just doesn't like it because,
Just not a fan of Nicolas Cage.
no.
So all
So,
Nicolas
I was
Cage
going
films.
to say, have we now got
They're not
four
all
more?
my top 5, no.
But there is more than one.
Potentially, yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Make it
Hint for
easy
the-
to
for the
guess.
next ones. So, Jem,
Okay.
number
Number
5.
5. 7 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
This one. 2007.
Oh,
Oh, I don't have
12A.
any. Right.
2 hours 24. Now, the
No.
reason she the reason she not bothered about this film, hasn't watched it.
Right.
I quite like it, but she watched another one in the franchise, and she's
Right.
like, not bothered.
Right. So what's the genre again?
Action, adventure, sci-fi.
Action adventure sci-fi.
it's not a Marvel one.
It's not a Marvel.
Or is it? No.
No.
Is it like a Star Wars? Not Star Wars. Star Wars?
It's not Star Wars. She
Star
has watched
Trek?
all the Star Wars.
Is
with
it a
me.
Star Trek?
No, it's not Star Trek, but that would be understandable. Like
Mm-hmm.
Is it a superhero? Sci-fi?
I wouldn't call it a superhero.
No, okay.
So what if I told you that she watched one of them and said she isn't interested in the robots film?
Was it Transformers?
Yeah, the first Transformers.
Right.
And I actually enjoyed this when it started up. I remember it wasn't too bad. I just switched off when it got diluted into numerous amounts of films where they all do the same thing. And the racist undertones at some points.
And sexist.
And sexist, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you like the Transformer one?
I like Transformers.
Right.
Yes.
That's kind of an orange.
So hang on, she watched like a second or third
she
one
watched
first.
Bumblebee,
right?
Which was Haley Steinfeld.
I would have
Probably
said
the
that
best
was
character.
better. Yeah. I don't really like the Transformer movies particularly. I
like
think
the
I've
first
seen 2 or 3.
I'm with Dominic. I like the first few, and then it goes.
Mark Wahlberg. I don't like the ones with Mark Wahlberg.
But I couldn't
that
tell
was 3 onwards. I
Oh,
think.
Sheila Buff was the one I remember.
1
Yep,
and
with
2.
Megan Fox.
But I don't
Anthony
really-
Anderson from Hang Time.
Oh, I don't remember the storylines in any of them though.
Well, the first one's with the Decepticons come back to Earth, essentially, where Optimus Prime and his group of Transformers are hiding.
So that's currently the
Because
cartoon
they're holding
still.
they're holding a cube, essentially.
And what's the cube?
It dictates what all living machinery
it's meant to
can
be
do.
like how they're meant to restart civilization.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Because there was a war on their planet, and their planet no longer exists.
So they've come to take over Earth
No.
just to get the box.
Well,
We're in
Optimus
the way.
Prime's crew is here because there's nowhere else for them to go, and the others are chasing them because there's like 2 sides to the Transformers, and one wants to wipe out the goodies, want to wipe out the baddies, etc.
I have seen this film, but I do have some questions because I don't know the answers. Do they just happen to look like trucks and cars, or do
No,
they
they
make
can
themselves?
scan an item and then
Right.
convert to it.
But can they
To make them
change
fit
that
in.
scan?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Bumblebee, he changes
Oh.
to different cars at different times.
Well, see, that looks like a useful skill.
Sure,
But
yeah.
are they robots or are they not robots?
Well, no,
They're
they're a
aliens,
race.
really.
So
They're
they're
an alien
aliens.
race.
So yeah, because he changes from a
Okay.
Shia LaBeouf buys just a standard yellow.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Corvette at that point, but it's just a standard yellow car, and then Bumblebee changes into the Corvette.
Right.
I think it's a Corvette.
I
so
can
if it's not
understand
a-
why Katie wouldn't be bothered about this film because
Okay, and I get that
I
as well.
actually don't think I'd be bothered to watch any of them or any future ones that might come out.
Well, there's another one coming out, isn't there?
Yeah, probably. I assume they actually do very good
See,
at the box office.
I just like the original because it was like 2007.
What's the
it was
evil?
quite
What's
good
the
to watch.
bad? What's the
Decepticons.
Megatron
Megatron? Thank you. Sorry,
he is a Decepticon. So,
Megatron and Optimus Prime is the new film when they were young.
When they
and
were
how
little,
they used to be friends. Yeah, genuine. Now they used to be
Origin
friends.
story.
Yeah, they used to be friends.
little robots.
They are teenage robots, isn't it? Yeah.
Teenage mutant
Learning-
little
learning
robots.
how to use their
let's
powers.
not. Okay, that's
Carry
my
on.
number 5.
Yeah, good.
I understand why Katie doesn't want to watch it and
Me
won't
too.
watch it now, but for me, that had its place in its time, and
Okay.
I'm still happy to watch
I
it.
suppose it is your number 5 on what is basically quite a bleak week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
This must have
A
played.
bleak week.
Yeah.
That's going to be the tagline.
This must have played into Matthew's needing to pick different films.
Oh
quite
yeah.
nicely, though.
This was good for that. Yeah.
Mm.
So Matthew, we're on to your number 4.
Right. My number 4. My wife hasn't seen. But
Refuses to see.
no, I don't think she'd refuse to see it. But after explaining to her what it's about and who's in it, she was like, "Yeah, no, I don't really want to waste my time watching that."
Okay, so you tried to explain it to her, and she said,
She said, "No, thank you." So it's 2007, which has been quite a lot of ours so far. It's 6 out of 10 IMDb. It's
So a lot of people agree
High
with her.
scoring.
it's a 15.
Okay.
It's 1 hour 30 minutes, and it is just a comedy. It is an out and out comedy.
A 2007 comedy.
I went to the cinema to see this. I remember going to see it in the cinema. Can't remember who I went with, but I went to the cinema.
Is it because of the actors?
Partially, because the
Okay.
actors that are in it are in a TV series that my
She
wife
also
is
doesn't want
not
to.
a big fan of. Mhm.
Just hit the
Instantly.
stereotype. Is that Family Guy?
No.
Okay.
2007. I've got like
Is
Alan
it-
Partridge something in my head, but I don't think it is. Hang on.
Are we talking? It was a TV series.
Yep.
We're not talking South Park.
No.
Creators.
It's another English film.
Oh my goodness.
It's another English film.
2007.
It's got
She's not xenophobic, is she?
what? Because no. So
Are they all British films, Matthew?
No, they're not.
Okay. Yeah.
Hang on,
Okay,
I'll just check.
Go on.
It stars Peter Capaldi, is in it?
What?
Hold on. Paddington?
No, not Paddington. No, goodness me, no.
Oh.
I know. Who do you think would be fights on that? Miranda Hart is in it.
As like big roles,
The Peter Capaldi has a big role.
but Miranda Hart is a bit part.
She has a slight bit part. Yep. Sarah Hadland has a bit sort of smallish, biggish bit part. She's Miranda Hart's friend in the TV show Miranda.
No, I know who she is, yeah.
Andrea Riseborough's in it before she sort of ended up going to Hollywood.
No
I have
idea.
no
on
clue what this
film.
is.
Okay,
It's a
so
comedy.
yes, so the film starts. I don't know if you've seen this. It's about a magic pair called Kane and Alan, and they accidentally kill one of, I can't remember which ones, one of the pair's wife by chopping off her head during a magic trick. So the
Is
film,
it The Magicians?
it is The Magicians.
Oh
Yes,
my
it is The
gosh,
Magicians.
Yeah, okay, got that. Is that the one?
Have
is
you
that,
seen it?
Oh, it's like what's it called? Wait, Channel 4.
It's like Peep Show.
Peep Show.
So it
that's
stars the two from Peep Show,
Oh, okay.
which is why
I've seen it.
Kim is reticent to.
Do you know what?
bother.
I think she'd enjoy it.
Well, she's not the biggest fan of Peep Show. She doesn't like the cringy side of stuff, and this has a lot of cringe.
I do like Peep Show.
Yeah. I think you
I
guys
like
would
Peep Show,
like this
yeah.
a lot. If you
I've
haven't
seen
seen
it,
it, Jim,
I've not seen it.
I
No.
will
I
lend
think
you
I
the
went to the
DVD.
cinema to see it.
Oh, was it with me?
But potentially, I definitely went to the cinema to see it. Definitely.
So basically, the pair find out that one of the pair finds out that his wife, who is their extra, yeah. So their person they cut in half, kind of thing. He finds out. Yeah, thank you, the assistant. So they find out finds out that she's cheating on him with his magic partner, and then he gets very cross and upset, and then they end up going to do the second half of the show, and then he accidentally chops her head off in one of the tricks.
Yeah.
And then there's this big thing about whether or not he did or didn't actually mean to kill her. And then they go their separate paths, and then they decide to come back together for the magic circle competition on the
Oh, this rings a bell now.
in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
It's in Jersey. Don't know why. And Peter Capaldi is the head of the magic circle, and it's about the rounds they go through. And what's his name? Richard Webb's character decides to go, or Darren Brown. Yeah, I think it's quite funny.
It's very them.
It is very them.
very them.
Yeah, it's very
It's
British.
a really pointless film.
It's very
In complete honesty, isn't it? It's very much.
It is.
Really,
I
really
find it
pointless
funny.
film.
I think it's really quite funny.
So
Yeah.
I think you found this by finding TV series she doesn't like, and then gone.
Well,
So you
Well,
wouldn't
that's the
watch
first
this?
do you know, when I asked her what do you not like, she just told me lots of TV series. I was like, well, that's lovely, but I need films. But this was one of the ones that came out of that because I do really like The Magicians.
Wow.
No, yeah, fair enough.
Matthew
fair
likes Peep Show and he
Yep.
likes magicians.
Yeah, I know. It's
Double whammy.
Tell me about it.
Any magician film, Matthew's there.
Most. I'm trying to think of something I don't know, but yes.
No, yeah, you like them all.
Yes, lovely.
And you watch Jonathan Creek for anyone who listens to the extra, so it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know what you're arguing about.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm
Lovely
just
stuff.
giving
all of that.
context to people about your personality and how this is
How
definitely
cool
a
I
you
am.
film.
How cool I am.
You
Thank
used to go out with a pack of cards every time we went
on
out.
a night out.
On a night
Sometimes I still do.
out.
I don't
He's got his
go out.
trick decks. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Different size cards. Oh, sorry to give it away. They won't be inviting me to the
Do
Magic
I?
Circle.
Mum was saying he had loads of dex cards that were in particular orders or particular patterns, so you could do a trick
Yeah, it
straight
doesn't
away.
look like it's in a pattern, but it is.
If you
Yeah.
say so, if that's how you think I did them, then fine. You
Well, I'm pretty sure he did.
decide that's what I did.
Right.
So my number 4. Moving on swiftly.
There should have been a cutaway there.
Yeah.
There should have been a way that you can do this.
Yeah.
Should have been like,
Time for my flourish. I don't know.
that's terrible. That's why
What's
he
that
didn't
got
do it. Yeah. Okay. Dominic's number 4.
1997.
You do not sound confident.
No, I am. I'm just trying to think of the best way to go around it so it's not too obvious. 18, 6.9 out of 10. 1 hour 55.
Right. Quite an old film for you, 1997.
Yeah, it is. I've seen it many times. So
Genre?
action crime thriller.
Of course
right
it
up
is,
my
of
street.
course,
Yeah,
of
no,
course
this
it
is
is.
right
Right
up
up your
street.
street.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to give you some of the character names, I think, just to...
Can I have a guess now?
Yeah?
Is it Snatch?
No.
Oh,
Is it the other one?
I don't know if Bev does like that or not, but
Lock, Stock?
Cock Stock?
I don't think she's seen them.
Okay.
Is it very similar to this?
No,
Oh,
Okay, so it's not
fine.
British crime.
it's not. No.
Okay. Keep going with your description, please.
He's
Okay.
going to give us character
give you
names
character
because we're
names.
not going to know.
Nathan Diamond Dog Jones. Cyrus the Virus.
Oh, I know exactly what this
Yeah.
is. Straight away.
I'm going to go for Jem. Garland
I know
Green.
Hold on. I know Cyrus the Virus.
Yeah, Cyrus
Isn't
the
this
Virus.
Nicolas Cage again?
It is. It is.
The Marietta Mangler. That's one of them. And
Mhm.
Cameron Poe.
Yeah, well, I've got no problems with this because for those of you who don't listen, I also like this film.
I really, really like Con Air.
Me too.
Love it.
I don't think there's much wrong with it.
Well, there's plenty wrong with it.
People
is it not in
will have
terms of- in
problems
terms
with
of-
some people. And
I can see why you wouldn't like it. I mean, for starters, it's a Michael Bay film. Is it Michael Bay?
I haven't written that down. I don't know.
I think it is.
it could be, but we don't know. Is it Michael Bay?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You know, you're getting. I'm thinking the action shots.
Is
There's
there
a lot
is
of panning and
I was about to
rotating.
say, is there a shot where they spin round everybody stood still?
I'm thinking of when John Cusack's in the car
With what's the guy's name?
on the runway.
The guy that was in Star Trek Next Generation as the guy that did the transporter pad. He's the sort of bolshy
Oh, I do know who you mean.
field marshal, whatever they called themselves.
Also appears
What?
in he's the. We had this the
He was
other
in
day.
Layer Cake.
He's in Get Him to the Greek
yes,
as the dad.
Yeah. Anyway,
No, lost on me on that one. Don't know
okay.
who that is,
Well,
but
he's
yeah.
in it. We haven't got his name, but he's in it.
No, there's lots of people in it.
There is lots of people in it.
It's got quite a cast.
Got any Danny Trejo? I
Yeah,
think he's in it.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Leanne Rimes sings the main theme, right?
Oh, good God. Matthew knows more than
No,
I do on
it
this
is
one,
right.
Yeah,
that
that was a
is right.
famous. That was
It's a
that
bit-
was
it's a
like one
bit-
of her big
It's
songs.
because when he fights at the beginning, that song's on.
That's right.
and
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he's
It's
in
when-
prison, isn't he?
That is
Yeah.
exactly why, because he's a military trained man, and he.
And when he
kills
gives
someone in
the
a fight.
bunny at the end, they
Mm.
play
Yeah.
it as well.
Okay, everyone knows it.
But no, we
Well, we do.
agree.
Yeah,
We agree. It's a
absolutely.
good film.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's a good film.
I was trying to think, would Katie watch that?
remember.
Is
But
Dave
think she
Chappelle in
would.
that as
Yeah,
well?
that's what I was just about to say, but yeah, cut me off.
Wow, forgotten he was in that.
Sorry, Dominic.
No, I'm just saying.
Go on, who else? But name someone else that's in it. I can tell you someone
Steve
else.
Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi is the absolute nut job in
John
that.
Malkovich.
Yeah, with mate Cyrus the Virus.
Cyrus the Virus, yeah. Ving
Who's that?
Rhames.
Ving Rhames, I was going to say.
See, this is where I learnt that Carson City was in Nevada
Oh,
Oh, what, when they land in
because they land in Carson City,
Yeah.
and then when they fly on, they end up going towards
yeah.
Las Vegas. Yeah,
Don't ruin it.
Pointless facts. Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
But no, yeah.
it's
And he-
good.
'cause
My daddy loves me. Is that when
Is it-
he's
I think
talking
it's-
about the letter from
Yeah.
from his daughter?
And he's reading it in prison and stuff, isn't it?
So Bev's watched it.
But it's got Nicolas Cage in it, so
I just didn't like it, yeah. Danny Trejo loses his arms. They get ripped off. don't
they do. Yeah.
Good bit. That one.
Oh yeah, and he writes a note on someone and
And drops it out of an
drops him
airplane.
Out of an airplane. He
And then
lands
it
and,
has
he perfectly lands on a car.
Yeah, and the song
Yeah,
the song
yeah.
that is playing is the one that goes da, 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 da,
Oh,
da,
yes.
da,
Yeah, okay. I
da,
don't know what
da,
that's
Oh, I
called.
do know. That took a while to get, but there we go.
Yeah, that song's playing with it's falling because that's when he hits the car as it drives off. Yeah. And-
Simon West is the director.
oh, is it?
Just had a look, yeah.
Oh, he proper googled that. I thought okay.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Okay.
But yeah. But
Well,
that's
I
it, yeah.
agree
Yeah.
that's a good film.
That's a
and
good
I do
shout
like
as well.
That.
There we go.
And if
Four
Bev
on my
doesn't
list.
like it, then it ticks that
Mm.
box perfectly.
Absolutely.
Don't know why she doesn't like it, but fair enough.
She's allowed an opinion. People
she-
are allowed opinions.
Are,
His
are
voice-
they, Jerry? Are they?
Yeah,
His
they're
voice-
wrong.
His
but
voice in this film is incredibly
wrong.
deep south kind of.
Yeah, he's got a proper drawl, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I think that's pretty part of it. But
he
yeah.
kind of comes across as if he's got learning difficulties.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
but
definitely
but
does.
he doesn't in this. He's clearly not
He's a
someone that's
military
got,
man that's
yeah.
gone right up to the top. But that doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Has he got PTSD or something then?
No,
no,
I think he just comes back and
he accidentally overdoes it.
he doesn't know his own
he-
strengths.
He'd been drinking, I think,
thought-
as well.
Yeah, but I thought he was quite simple in it.
Yeah, he is.
No, I just think he comes across that's how Nicolas Cage's drawl comes across.
That is Nicolas
That's
Cage.
Nicolas
I thought you were
Cage,
going to say.
Okay, nice one.
There we
Okay.
go.
Good choice for number 4 then. Jeremy, you're number 4.
My number 4. 7 out of 10. See, these are all.
Again, okay.
This is all okay films, I would
Yeah.
say. 92, PG, 1 hour 34. Now, because it's about 1.5 hours, that makes it a
I was going to say comedy, but
correct comedy music.
Oh,
is it Disney?
Nope.
I thought
Okay.
it might be something like Home Alone.
Nope.
So
92.
1992.
1992.
So has your wife seen this one? Because
No.
no, yeah.
And a
it's
little bit to do with the actor.
Oh, okay.
Is there animation in it?
No. I had to check that because
There might have been.
So there's an issue with the actor. Okay.
it goes off in some tangents at
Is
places.
the actor too cringy for her?
Well, she likes his voice in different things, but doesn't
Right.
like him acting. And there's a whole series of films that she doesn't want to watch either.
Go on, give some more info. I need to know.
Is he super famous?
What do you want? Taglines or quotes?
Taglines first.
Tagline's got Matt loves tagline.
Love a
Go on, yeah.
tagline.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll hurl.
Oh, I know this.
It's a
You'll
PG, right?
laugh, you'll cry, you'll hurl, like vomit.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled. Not as in like you're going to throw something.
Oh, okay, no, it's too early for the... I thought it might be something like the scary movie films.
No, but weird. We did actually have a conversation about that.
Right.
Because I was like, is that the sort of thing you
Yeah.
don't like in terms of comedy? And
She's like,
that was,
Yeah.
yeah. She's
Okay.
like, no, I'll probably watch that, I think. But
Right.
yeah.
92, that's really early.
Okay, can I
Keep
give
going,
you a
keep
quote?
going, keep
Yeah.
going, yeah, go on.
Hey, two guys talking to each other. Hey, who wants Chinese takeout? I know a great place. I'll have the cream of some young guy.
It was more the way Jeff said
It
that.
was
though,
the way
wasn't it?
so I know. Do you know what was really annoying? Why can't I think this? Because I know exactly what this is.
It's
If
not Harold
I
and
give you one more, Matthew
I'll
can
have
get
to-
it.
Oh
Ready?
my god, I'll get it in a
PG.
minute. Yes.
Ready? Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Oh, I know exactly what it is. Yes.
What is it?
Head banging.
All I have to say about that is
Oh,
the
Wayne's
stranger
World.
says what?
Yes.
Yes, it's Wayne's,
Wayne's
World.
World.
Yeah.
Wayne's
Oh my
World.
God.
Mike Myers is kind of the reason why she doesn't get the Austin Powers. And then I was like, so hold on, Wayne's World. And I showed a trailer and she was like,
No,
I
no.
am not watching that.
That film's
No.
really good.
Yeah, but it is.
It's not,
It's a
though,
parody.
is it?
It's one of those first sort of. It almost parodies.
It's a comedy of its time, though. So we like it because of
I suppose.
It was
Saturday
funny
Night Live.
then.
It was a Saturday Night Live sketch, wasn't it?
it's stupid, it's funny, and maybe it's targeted towards us at that point.
What, at 11 for me?
Yeah, but you probably didn't watch it you didn't watch it at the cinema.
No,
So you probably watched it
on video.
like 14, 15.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do much other than.
It
I'm
will
just
be.
trying to think what else he's.
Well, he does
Mike Myers.
voices.
Mike
Yeah,
Myers.
but-
Shrek.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, like before
Sorry, I
that, where
married
did
an
it?
axe murderer. He was in that.
Yeah, so I mean, what is that?
It's a film. He did. He was one of the
Saturday Night-
SNL
that's probably why I don't know it.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
But I said it's definitely dated though. Like
Yeah.
if you tried to show it to somebody for the first time now, people would be like, I don't get this because it's about
It's got Tia Carrere in it playing a guitar.
it's
brilliant.
about a video game advertiser.
That's
They're
right.
like YouTubers.
Noah Vanderhoff, if you can remember, which is played by Matthew.
Noah Vanderhoff must be played by what's his name? Bill Murray's brother.
Yeah, Brian Doyle Murray.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
and it's got Rob Lowe in it.
There
It's
is
got
some
Rob Lowe.
serious pointless
He's the
knowledge.
manager, isn't he?
He's Benjamin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's also got Al Bundy from Married with Children.
Oh, he plays a small role.
He has a small role. Ed O'Neill. That's his name, isn't it? It's the guy from Modern Family.
I think
Which
you're
guy?
right.
The grandpa, the granddad.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine. I don't remember. it.
He works in the diner behind the counter.
I don't remember enjoying that film.
No?
I know it. I only know it for the headbanging in the car.
Oh, no. All of the bits like
And Foxy.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
you
that's
got it.
weird. Like, what is that? That's it.
Shaving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is Kim Basinger in Kim Basinger? Is she in that one or is she in the second one?
I think she's in the second one because she's the love interest for Garth, isn't she?
Yeah.
Swing.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my god, I don't. Yeah,
But like even the graphics, like
Oh.
they're working in their basement or whatever
That's
it is.
right.
But the graphics that they do, which are the cool graphics,
The suck
you'd watch
cut.
now and you'd be like, "That's terrible."
The hair cutter thing, the suck cut.
yeah.
okay, fine.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember those bits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it is
Bohemian Rhapsody. That's the only thing.
I would watch it again.
That's a major. That is iconic.
That is Wayne's
scene.
World. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And the cherry, or is that the second one? Oh, it might be the second one where they have the cherry licorice in the car.
That's the second one because they got
Yeah.
lots of money at that point.
That's
So can afford it.
That's ridiculous that there are two of them.
No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
See,
I don't
Matthew's
remember
with
the
me
second
then.
one.
I'm on this one.
I don't remember the second one.
But Wayne's World. But as I said, it is very much. I think it's if you watched it at the time, you'll still find it
Yeah.
funny.
But I do love the Austin Power films.
Christopher Walken was in the
I don't
second
think
one. He was the
I do not remember that one.
he was the suave, greasy
yeah,
guy.
you're right. Again,
who
the
knew how to
manager.
dance. He knew how to dance. He was a manager. He was Tia Carrero's manager. Very good. That's
There
a
we
good
go.
choice, Jem. That is a good choice. And
Yeah,
Katie
I
should
think
watch
so.
that.
No, she won't like it. I know she won't like it.
No.
It's too much toilet humour, as
Dom
they would
doesn't
call
I
it.
kind of agree. I just don't. I don't
No.
remember
Oh,
it.
Dominic, must be a generational thing.
Generational thing. Yeah, you two watched it, and I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're younger.
You are
Like
closer
my
to
wife.
Katie's age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works normally. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Number 4.
that was your number 4.
Right. Moving on to my number 3.
Yep.
My number 3 is taking a step. Is definitely not a comedy.
British.
It is British. Yeah.
There's something
here we
going
go.
on here.
Here we go.
It is British.
British
She's
humour.
against the
British
BBC,
humour.
isn't she?
2004.
Okay.
It is 6.7 IMDb. It's an 18. It's 1 hour 31. It's a crime drama sport.
Crime drama sport.
Sport.
Yeah, now the sport's slightly misleading in that I don't think there is any sport shown in the entire film.
What year is it?
2004.
Can I classify it as a sport then?
Well, when I tell you what it is, you'll agree it's sport.
is
a
it because
tag.
it's an activity, not a sport in your mind?
No.
I was thinking like, is it related to darts or something like that? Or
Right, so interestingly,
pong
there is
or-
a scene in it. I know that Dom's definitely seen this.
Is it
I'm
rollerball?
pretty sure.
No, 'cause it's
Pretty
not-
sure
oh,
Jem's
not
seen it.
British.
I love that film.
There is a
Yeah, so-
dart scene in it where two teenagers, two guys, they're not teenagers, they're probably early 20s, they're stood there with dartboards drawn on their t-shirts and little kids are throwing darts at them. Like proper darts.
Dominic and I just glanced at each other with a really wry smile. I'm looking at him saying, that means you should know what this is.
Right, so the tagline
Yeah, go on,
might help
go
you get
on,
it.
Go on.
So the tagline is Tottenham away, love it.
To be Green Street.
No, the
Is
other
it-
one.
Oh, not Rise of the Foot Soldier. I'm trying to think what it is.
It's got characters called Zebedee. It's got Billy Bright.
I can only get Green Street.
I can
in my
only
head.
think Green
Harris.
Street.
The main character is Tommy Johnson. It's about football.
Is it
hooligans.
West Ham?
No, they're Chelsea
No.
They're
supporters.
Chelsea.
Oh,
It's got Tamer Hassan in it. If
I'm
you know
not
who
going
he
to
is.
get it. I'm not going to get the name.
Danny Dyer is the main character in it, which is probably the
Is it
main
Football
reason.
Factory?
It is Football
Football
Factory.
That's
Football
what it's
Factory. Yeah, I've definitely seen that.
And it's Danny Dyer, I think, is the character that just Kim would just not watch.
I don't think I did.
I think she may have even
Could you
seen
have
this
put
one.
any Danny Dyer film in there?
Yeah, so there was another one that I could have chosen,
The Business.
and I didn't choose that one because
That's amazing.
yeah,
That
it
film.
is. But I thought
That
this one
is
because I'm
Dominic.
pretty sure she's
Through
got.
and
You
through.
can't, like, you can't not like that. So that's just
Well,
that's ridiculous.
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure Kim
It's the
can. And
music
can
and
you
the-
see why I said I don't know why it's quite a sport film, but it clearly is about sport, but no sport
it
is actually shown.
references sport,
Well,
Yeah,
they're football
the
hooligans.
outside.
The whole thing's
Yeah.
about football,
but it's not.
but it's not. No,
No.
it's just an excuse to go out and
That's exactly what it
punch
was.
someone in the face.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do that. Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, I don't think she
I
like
think
any.
I don't think Katie would watch that either.
I don't think there's any redeemable character in that movie that she would actually appreciate or like or find funny at all.
Do you know? I've definitely watched it more than once, and I can't remember.
You're
much
just
of
going
it.
back to Green
I
Street.
think it's Green Street. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, this is definitely it's a Nick Love film, so it's definitely got. It's not quite the Elijah Wood Green Street.
It's
No.
not
smoothness.
It's not a fairy tale. as
No,
much,
it's much
yeah.
just it's just nasty,
Grittier.
nasty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. I understand why Kim
would not
would
like,
not
want
to watch
either.
that.
Either she has watched it and doesn't watch it, doesn't like it, or just really wouldn't want to watch it in the first place.
It's Danny Dyer. It's
Tottenham away, love it.
yeah.
I mean,
it's lads, isn't it?
lads,
Yeah.
lads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
voice drives me around the bend. I still think it's fake. Every time
Probably.
he
He
speaks.
probably
Danny Dyer's voice
exaggerates
is fake.
it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Danny Dyer, if you're listening, tell us if your voice is
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah,
Please.
send us a video message and just prove that it's your voice, please. There you go.
Just make sure you're not in a war. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's my number 3.
Wow,
Football
number
Factory.
3. There we go.
Dominic.
My number 3. Horror mystery. I'm going to straight for that.
Mystery is an interesting one. Why is that?
Well, because they don't know who's doing all the killing.
Exactly that.
Dom's face has
Exactly
gone.
that.
Someone's killing things or people.
So it's not a who done it,
is it like The Thing or
or it is a who.
Well,
done
no,
it?
I think that's
oh
part of the reason why I liked it. I think, but
What year are we?
yeah, what year?
1996.
Oh right, no, I thought it might be Saw or something. But
18. 7.4 out of 10.
Also,
1 hour 51.
it's pretty good
It's
for
now become a franchise of 6 films.
I'm looking at you, Matthew, because I
They're all
only
fascinating.
know the headlines.
So it's
of
not sort
horror.
of 1996.
Yeah, number of spoofs have been made based on this film
Chainsaw
as well.
Texas
Scream.
Massacre.
It is Scream, yes.
Oh, we mentioned
Bev
Scary
doesn't
Movie
like
earlier.
Scream.
No, she hates the mask.
The Scream's good.
And she doesn't like any scary movie.
Weirdly,
Okay.
obviously, I've seen this one, and actually, I like this one.
Yeah, I don't think it's not your true.
It's not really a horror. It's not
It's
a
not
scary
really
horror.
I think
suppose
it's,
it is.
I think it's a
but
teen.
It is. It's a
A teen
teen.
horror.
I like the whole murder mystery type thing that you get
I
around
like
where you have
that
to
from
see
it,
who did it, who done it, because
Slightly.
that's the best bit about it.
Speaking of Matthew Lillard, it is slightly Scooby Doo. Like the whole
Yeah.
who did it? Do you know
He
who did
turns
it?
very Scooby Doo at one point without
He does.
revealing
Mhm,
anything.
mhm.
Yeah.
It does.
But no, I just think that whole part of it, I thoroughly enjoyed it. But thinking about it, I definitely didn't watch it when I was 9. But I
No.
must have watched it closer to the time. But
We would have had that on video.
tape, yeah.
I'm sure we did.
We probably had it taped off of the TV, if that makes sense.
No,
so
that's
it
fine.
would have been on Channel 4.
I think I
And it
remember
would have been-
having the video cassette and the
Definitely,
the
yeah.
picture
I
on
do
the front.
remember the mask on the front.
But it's Drew Barrymore is in the main first scene.
Yeah,
Yes, she
yeah,
is.
and
She
then
dies.
oh, Dominic,
Oh, spoilers from the first 3
spoilers
minutes.
again,
It's a horror movie. We just said it kills loads of people.
Yeah, we didn't know she dies,
and so quickly.
If you watch the trailer, she's in it.
but she
I'm
doesn't.
not
Does
scared.
she die in the trailer?
I'm not
No.
going to say that now, but
They
yeah.
wouldn't do that, would
No.
they? Because that's a spoiler.
And that's where the whole do you like scary movies? That's where that phrase that.
I think I've actually
quote
watched
comes from.
3 of those.
I think I watched 3, and I
I
think then
watched
after
4,
that
then
they
I watched
I think they then reboot a bit later, or
they do, but they start sort of bleeding into scary movie, which I actually think I would probably prefer to watch.
I would definitely watch Scary Movie.
Well, because
1, 2,
Isn't
and
it?
3.
But
and
Katie
4.
wouldn't,
Yeah,
and that's the
okay.
conversation.
I don't
we
know
had.
whether it's
Oh no, she said she might. She might.
is it Nev or Neve Campbell? I
Neve
don't know.
Campbell.
Is
Yeah.
it Nev?
I thought it was Nev.
I thought it was Nev. So she
Oh.
comes back, doesn't she? So
She's in all of them, isn't she?
I know. I thought Courtney Cox was, but
I think
Oh, okay.
there's a couple in the middle. She's not,
and then she comes back at the
for
end.
5 and 6
Yeah.
or something.
And of course, that's where Courtney Cox met David Arquette,
yes,
who's also in it.
who you cannot see Dewey.
Dewey, yes, from the Scary Movie.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yes.
Yeah, Officer Dewey.
Opposite
Die,
Dewey.
Yeah, yeah. So it does. Yeah, it's always that. But also, I remember, just really enjoying it.
Right.
Okay.
It is a good film. I think it was
I'm
reasonably.
a bit surprised by that.
What the Bev
Bev
doesn't like it.
Has watched it and doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Does she just not like that kind of films though?
No, she doesn't really.
She's
no.
not really a horror.
She's not a
person.
horror person at all. She
Yeah, but
also
I don't
hates-
think
she doesn't
it's
like
horror.
masks. She doesn't
I-
like masks.
It's on the edge of horror.
I think it's teen. I'd hate.
It's
This
The
is weird.
Mask.
I'm going to
Right.
say.
She
I'm
would
going to
have
agree
watched
with
it,
Matthew
though,
here. That one slightly goes into comedy for me.
But then that's why Scary Movie works so well with it.
Yes,
I think.
agreed.
See, Strange. Did you
She would have
remember?
watched it when she was probably 14 and probably scared the life out of her.
Do you remember my Scary Movie mask
Yeah.
that we used to run
We
around
used to run around.
hotels?
Yeah, absolutely.
Scaring people.
Okay. If
Yeah.
you
Like
have
coming out
ever
of a
been,
lift. We used to stand outside lifts.
No, you just stand in the lift,
Oh, we did. I can't remember. It was in
and
or
then
out,
people would
but
come in, and we just stand still in the lift. And
You
people
were
would get
looking
in
at
and then walk
disgust.
off.
one, I can't believe you're admitting this, and two, what is wrong with you two?
It was Halloween. We were in a
It was
hotel
Halloween,
room.
yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah, so absolutely,
That's right.
you need to scare the bejeebers out of people.
I think I remember having
I'm surprised you
lots
didn't
of,
get punched in the face by someone.
had lots
We
of
just stood
attractive
still.
women in it as well.
Well,
didn't
then you would have been easy to hit.
there was a lot of what? Sorry,
Oh, lots of attractive women.
in the movie,
Yeah.
did a lot of them die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, spoiler. Yeah. No,
I
yes.
thought you were saying the people you were scaring were attractive
No,
people.
no.
And
Yeah,
then it was
in the
getting
lift.
another level of weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Where were we? Yeah.
Let's move on.
Like in the Russian hotel.
I think we're in Canada. I think it was in Quebec.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well-travelled weirdos. There you go. So we're on my number 3.
yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. not a million miles away. I'll tell you what Katie said about this film. Not sure how I'm meant to feel. Am I meant to be scared or funny?
Okay, so is this a parody movie?
Yes, comedy horror.
Comedy horror. So it's a parody comedy. So is it parodying?
7.9 out of 10.
Oh, okay. That's
Wow,
very
okay,
high.
That's really high.
2004, 15, 1 hour 39.
Is it parodying a particular movie?
Mm,
Or is it parodying lots of different movies? Or is it not parodying anything? It's just sort of
it's
funny.
just without giving it away. It's a type of film that it kind of
Okay.
parodying.
Is it like Drag Me to Hell or something?
No.
But it's a comedy. Comedy.
Oh, I would say comedy first. But Katie wasn't sure.
Comedy first, but there are scary elements to it in that people get diet or there's a murder.
I
out
don't
there.
think so.
Is it people die?
Do people die?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, are they being
They don't
murdered?
just die.
Oh, is it Final Destination?
No, but weird that you said that because I thought of that when you talked about.
That doesn't class as comedy.
I mean,
though,
that's
does it?
definitely not funny. That
No.
I
those
still
films
think that
disturb
is slightly
me.
funny though.
No,
is
they're
funny.
very disturbing. Those films.
I like those films. Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, you have both definitely seen this and you will
Mhm.
both say you like it.
Okay, 1990.
No, two-
British,
What year was it? 2000 something, wasn't it?
2000. Well, what was the year?
2004.
2004. British horror comedy.
Who stars in it? Or does
yeah,
that give
I
it
need a
away
bit
too
more.
much?
Far too obvious if I
Okay.
tell you that.
Keep going. Go on.
Is there any quotes?
Taglines.
Oh, go on, go on.
Mm-hmm.
In a time of crisis, a hero must rise from his sofa.
Is it like
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the
Shaun
Dead?
of the Dead, yeah.
I was going to say Hot Fuzz.
Definitely comedy
Yeah.
first.
Definitely.
I
I don't even think there's
that's a
horror in
horror?
it.
She doesn't like Shaun of the Dead, or won't like it. Wouldn't
No,
like it.
she just doesn't get it, she says.
What's to
Something
get?
to
It's
get.
funny.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Does she not like horror films?
No, she doesn't like horror films. I don't like horror films, but I don't call this a horror.
That's not a horror. If you think there's a horror and you watch it, you'd be
No,
like,
I know that,
watch
but
another one and absolutely
it's a
three
s-
pants.
Okay,
So-
but it's a zombie film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and maybe it's something to do with that.
Yeah.
The zombie element.
But they
of it.
copy them.
How
They
can you,
pretend to be them.
how
and
can
things
you
like
not
that.
like the scene where he's throwing the records at them
Yeah,
or
the
taking the mick
LPs.
out of them, going,
The LPs.
hello.
I love how you're directing this at me. I'm just
No,
telling
no,
you
just- no,
what
it's
Katie
Yeah,
said.
yeah, fine.
In
That
that
is-
she says you'll watch that, and I don't really get it.
That's
Like,
great comedy.
That is good. That's epic comedy.
Cornetto
agree, that's
trilogy.
up there.
So she hasn't watched yet any of the others.
No,
She hasn't
and I
seen-
don't think she would because of that.
To be fair, the
Hot Fuzz is good though.
Yeah, I've been given stick
I like
by
Hot
some of
Fuzz.
her family for
But liking
saying
Hot
that
Fuzz.
Shaun of the Dead is better than Hot Fuzz.
I think Hot Fuzz is better.
No,
No, Shaun of the
I'm a
Dead.
Shaun of the Dead fan.
Shaun of the Dead first, but only just. It's very close.
And then what's the World's End? Is it?
World's End.
That's
yeah.
at the bottom.
rubbish,
Unfortunately,
That's
that
not
was
good, yeah.
third. Yeah,
By far. Yeah.
dwarfed by its other two older brothers.
Yeah, couldn't live up to the
No,
the other
definitely
two.
not.
But yeah,
Shaun of the Dead.
she's
Yeah.
not sure how she's meant to feel.
Well, you meant to laugh.
Well, I agree.
You're sort of meant to laugh at horror films a bit.
But it's weird because I don't have, except for weirdly Walking Dead and all that, I don't really have any reference points for real zombie films because I would think of that straight away if you
Mhm.
told me to go
Mhm.
to a zombie film.
Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that as well.
That's good. That. Now that is a trick. That's not horror though. That's like an
That's like action.
action. I suppose
World
it's
War
horror.
Z. Anyone seen that? I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's
That's not. Yeah, don't
that's
watch
quite.
that.
You won't.
You
You,
wouldn't
you won't
enjoy
like that. Yeah, that would.
Even
set
though
your
it's
bo-
zombies, because I
Yeah.
can deal with zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's-
can you deal
there's
with
an
the
element
end
of
of the
jump.
world and being stuck and starting to think about
Also-
living in a world where there's only zombies and you have to try and deal with that?
There's a hell of a lot of jumpy
I've watched
scenes.
11 series of The Walking Dead.
They're
That's
very
different.
quick.
It's
I suppose they are quick in Walking Dead as well.
No, it's
They
slightly
don't
different.
walk. They run.
And I've watched, what's the one?
I Am
The
Legend.
Last of Us.
Seen I Am Legend?
It's slightly different though, because in this one it's
Anyway, but that's a
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
different film.
Yeah.
And Katie's definitely not watching that one.
no,
If she's not watching Shaun of the Dead zombie film, she's not watching World War Z.
no, she
Okay.
shouldn't. No, she didn't
No.
like that one. No.
Okay, so that's my number 3.
Right, my number 2.
What's your number 2, man?
My number 2, Kim has seen. She really doesn't like this one. I do really like this one. And I thought I'd already used it on my list, but I haven't because I went back and checked. So it's a 2004, 7.0 IMDb, 15, 1 hour 20 minutes adventure comedy.
Adventure comedy.
What year again? Sorry, 2004.
2004.
2004. So in reference to something Jeremy said, it has a cameo from Anthony Anderson in it of Hang Time fame.
No one else thinks of Hang Time except for us.
Yeah.
Which one is he in Hang Time?
The slightly larger than all the other sporty people one?
Yeah, he's not very. He's not.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah. The black guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So he's it's also got Bobby Lee in it. Now, do you know Bobby Lee? He does a podcast called Bad Friends.
Oh yes, I love that.
Right,
Yeah.
he is in this
Dominic
movie.
listen to all the other podcasts again.
Yeah,
I do listen.
it's
to
good.
that,
It's a
yeah.
good podcast, that one. He is in this movie.
What?
So is Eddie K. Thomas.
You're just naming names now.
Right, do you know who Eddie K. Thomas is?
No,
No.
obviously you're waiting for me to say this.
Oh, well, I thought you might because he is.
Also in Hang Time.
He is no. He's in
He's
American.
also on Trouble.
He's in
in the
American Pie.
90s.
He's in American Pie.
As who?
The guy I can't remember his name now.
Oh, well, that's really helpful.
The one that gets with Stifler's mum.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Eddie K. Thomas. He's also got David Krumholtz of Numbers fame, which is one of those TV programs that I quite enjoy, but you think is a mum program.
Rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you going to give us anybody of any note?
So what's it? So it's a comedy.
Mm-hmm. There's a good line in it. I'll give you a quote. Did Doogie Howser just steal my car?
Dude, where's my car?
No.
That's what I instantly went to, but yeah.
Oh no, you're talking about it's well, do you want the British title or the American title?
Either will do.
White Castle or Harold and Kumar Get the
Harold and
Munchies.
Kumar.
Howard and Kumar Get the Munchies, as they called it in the UK.
Yeah, but it was Harold and Kumar Goes to the White Castle.
That's right, because
in
no
the
one knew
Isn't
what
that
White
where,
Castle was here.
Oh, can't even Barney. Never remember his
Neil
name.
Patrick Harris, yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah.
Did Doogie Howser steal my car?
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's John Cho and Cal Penn are the two guys who
Also of American Pie fame.
also have American Pie. Well,
That's like a Wayne's
John
World,
Cho,
but just
Cal
a couple
Penn.
of years later.
Cal Penn not so much.
Yeah, okay.
What's that, Dom?
So it's like a Wayne's World film again, but
Well-
just a couple of years later.
Yeah, Kim thinks it's
It's
just
a
a bit
stoner
stupid.
film though, isn't it?
So-
Yeah, I mean, she just thinks it's very stupid, which it is, but I quite find it quite
Is
amusing.
that the one where they ride a cheetah?
They do ride a
okay.
cheetah. Yeah, and when
Because there
I
is
look,
two of them.
yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah, I haven't watched the second one.
I can't remember if I have or
Goes to
not.
definitely
Guantanamo.
haven't.
They go to Guantanamo.
No, I have not watched that.
Okay.
I think I'd remember that.
I just remember them singing in a car again.
Out
Yes.
the
Can't remember the
sunroof.
song.
No, they steal the cool basic
Yeah, the monster truck type.
monster
thing,
truck
yeah.
types who think they're cool by wrecking stuff and being a bit.
And they just
sort of annoying.
steal it.
And
while
when
they're
they
in
steal
the,
it, they've got like lots of pop rock songs.
Oh yeah, I do remember.
So they sing that.
That's
yeah,
good. That is good. That's probably the best bit. Best bit I remember.
that bit's good.
And they jaywalk one bit.
They do get
And they
arrested.
for it. Yeah.
They take
And
one
it's
step into an
completely-
empty
it's
road. at
completely
midnight.
dead outside a
So yeah, that
gas station. as they call it,
I
yeah.
think I really like this film. I would actually watch this quite a few times. I've watched it in the last 6 months. Yeah, it's got a cameo of Ryan Reynolds in it as a surgeon.
Yeah, that's right.
It's got Malin Ackerman in it, if you know who she is.
No, I don't.
I
vividly
also
remember
think
it, but-
my wife would go
Not-
to her phone very quickly if made to watch it.
There's a scene with a guy called Freak Show in it. Do you remember Freak Show? He picks them up after their
He's not a wrestler.
No. He just turns up to help them after their car breaks down and gets in the car with them, and he's got boils all over his face and neck, and they
I
start
do not
pussing.
remember that.
They start
That's what I
pussing,
mean.
going, and he's like sort of quite simple, and he's like, well, he goes, I'll fix your car if you want to go inside, and my wife, and then they go in, and then they go inside, and that's where Malin Ackerman is, and then
Gotcha.
yeah,
I do remember that.
I'm
bit.
not, I'm not
I
sure I
don't
could put that in
remember
a top 5 film.
yes, yeah, I think it's really funny.
Okay.
That yeah, having watched it in the like I said,
I understand.
recently, it's fun.
I can understand why she didn't want to watch it.
No, me too. I understand as well.
But I have watched it.
Yes.
I've watched it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
why or when, but yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah, so that's my number 2.
I wouldn't jump to watch it if it was on.
No.
You'd enjoy it if you watched it though.
Bits of it.
Potentially,
Bits
some
of
of
it.
it,
I
yeah.
think
You
there's
would.
I think there's bits that I find funny and there's bits where I'm just a bit cringe.
Yeah, it's quite cringe.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Dom.
What am I on? 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. 1999. 18.
Mm-hmm.
Horror mystery. 6.5 out of 10.
Have we already mentioned it?
Has she watched it?
She's watched this, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The reason I'm going to tell you the reason why, because that'll be my last clue actually.
Okay.
1 hour 21 minutes,
It's quite short.
really short. Yeah.
Oh, horror film.
The reason she doesn't like it is because the way it was filmed made her feel really sick.
So is it Blair Witch Project?
It is, yes.
Massively highly grossing compared to it. At the time, it was...
It was quite groundbreaking in what they did with it.
Yeah. When I watched that, I remember just being freaked out.
But not a lot really
I
happens.
know I've watched this.
Yeah, me
because
too.
I know the ending. But I can't remember anything that happens except for you really want to wipe her nose at one point.
That's Scary Movie.
What?
They do a joke scene in Scary
I
Movie.
think
where
she
Okay,
does
maybe I've
have
just mixed it.
She
then.
does
keeps
have a runny
running.
nose.
She does have a runny nose.
But
yeah.
she's
they made a
in
bigger joke of it.
because she's scared out of.
Yeah, but isn't that the whole thing? They're just scared for the majority of the movie, and people. And then,
I don't want to ruin it.
No, don't ruin it.
No,
But
don't.
that is the majority of the movie.
But isn't that not Cloverfield as well?
Yeah.
No, it's different because I
Like
think
Cloverfield came afterwards. I appreciate that.
I think this got me into
found
horror.
footage. It's found footage
So
film.
they've been gone for a year and they find this footage.
Right.
Yeah, no, I remember.
But no, in the end, I just remember watching the end. Really, I don't know, it gave me goosebumps. I remember that. I'm not going to say what happens, but yeah.
Oh, good.
I think we were. I think we
I can't
mentioned it
remember
in
the end.
media studies
I don't
when I was
like
at
camping
school.
You
either.
would, that absolutely sounds like the kind of thing you'd have mentioned in media studies when you were at school.
Yeah.
It was about that time, and it was quite new.
It was always a
fresh,
handheld camera, wasn't it? So it was
Yeah.
like, it was
before mobile phones.
yeah. But they're just in a forest and they can't get out, and it's because of they're trying to find the
Something.
Blair Witch.
I think they drummed up interest for it though. The equivalent of what social media would be now is they basically publicised it as almost being true, and people believed that it was. A number of people that went to the cinema thought that it was true footage because of the way it was filmed, and you wouldn't see that in the cinema.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think they drummed up, interest and internet interest. I think it was probably, but there we go.
But no, that probably got me into watching when I was about far too early, but probably about 12, 13. And I just enjoyed it.
Third kid, no one cares about the third kid watching.
And I also
films.
hate camping, and that's probably why it scared me. Because I stayed in the tent. I stayed in the tent in Chris Trezise's garden, and his sister threw a rubber at my tent, and I lost it, and we ended up going sleeping in his bed. I hate it. So that's probably what.
How did you know it was a rubber?
No, she told us because her mum went absolutely ape.
How old were you?
Oh, probably
10.
10.
Oh, okay.
10, 11.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
22.
Still quite funny.
No, just
Okay.
Right.
I just think the whole.
I can't remember that film, so
As I say,
no.
I don't think a lot happens. I think
I
there's a
think-
lot of running
and I
around and
think that's
dropping
the
of the
part of it.
camera.
I think that's
I
the part
think
of
the
it.
parody is more memorable than the.
Yeah, probably.
But
in the movie
the
now.
fact that you can't see what's going on makes it scarier for me.
Yeah.
That's what paranormal activity I find more freaky. I don't believe in it, but
Yeah, I know.
I find it freaky. As
I
soon as
love
you
that you have to
see,
justify that
like,
to everyone.
I
don't believe in it.
Insidious. When there's really scary until you see what it is, and
That's
then I'm
right.
just like, oh come on,
The jump scare is the worst.
don't bother. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
sorry, go on.
Good number 2.
Not seeing it. Yeah.
Right, my number 2.
Jeremy.
I want to tell you what she said. She's watched this one.
Okay.
Watched it ages ago. Don't get it.
Okay, so is this
And
Shaun of
I
the
think
Dead
she
as well?
means I think she means
In an
she
intellectually
literally couldn't. I did ask her.
She didn't understand it.
I wondered if she was watching them.
That's what I mean, yeah.
I said I wondered. I actually questioned her on this, and I'll tell you her response. I wondered if she was watching her mobile too much when she watched it.
Yeah.
And she said, I think this came out before I had a mobile. And to be fair, that is quite right with the timings. Or anyone that would be able to internet scroll or anything like that.
So what year is it?
1999. 8.7 out of 10.
What?
Wow.
99.
15, 2 hours 16.
Is it something like Inception?
No,
That's 2013.
I haven't
Oh,
managed. I don't.
Oh yes,
That's
way
one of
too
those
early.
films that I know. I think I similarised too much with.
Is it a
What's the
psychological
Jim Carrey
thing?
one that I can't watch? Butterfly. No,
Eternal Sunshine. of the
Eternal
Spotless
Sunshine.
Mind.
Can't get through that film. Or
No.
haven't done the two
Not-
times
not
I've
the
tried to
cable
watch
guy.
it.
Oh, hang on. Haven't got through it. Did you start it?
Oh, you're right. That is one.
Oh,
That is one. I've never thought of that.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. You've got to finish it now.
Oh man.
Is it
Okay.
a psychological thing? Is that what? Is that
Yeah,
why
it
she
is.
doesn't
He
get
doesn't-
it?
No, the one Katie's one.
No.
No.
Did she just not pay attention? Did she fall asleep or something? Was she doing homework?
No.
What didn't she get?
Mm.
Did she say that, or does that give it away?
Well, we don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, no. But
Action sci-fi.
Action sci-fi. Is there a
99.
time travel element to it?
No.
Action sci-fi 8.7 on
Yep.
IMDb.
That's huge.
That would go quite close to their top 250 in there somewhere.
Definitely.
Well, then you should know it. You've definitely both watched it.
Yeah, I'm sure we have.
And I put it high up because it's my number 2. I like this film.
Give us a bit more.
Is it about space?
It's not about space.
But it's science fiction. Is it?
Aliens, is it?
So I put what a film, and just made you think at the time. I don't think it's dated, but there are elements of it that it is dated.
Okay.
I've got
Is it
Mainly
signs.
that
I've got signs.
they use a dial-up modem.
Yeah. Oh. And it's a
What's the genre? Sorry,
Yeah.
What's the genre?
Action sci-fi.
Use a modem. What are these? A modem?
is it like the Matrix?
It is.
Wow.
It is the Matrix.
She doesn't get the Matrix.
It's nothing. You don't have to get it.
What's
Well,
there to
no,
get?
but I can think the only thing she can't get is
What's real? What's not?
what's real and not what's not.
I get that because
And
Did she make it to the end?
apparently so. And as I said, no, you were on your phone. And then she pointed out, no, this was before I had a phone that could do any of that.
Yeah, but if she was in a room with other people, she may have just decided to switch off and chat to those people.
Yeah, but again, you're asking me, and
It's the
I don't have a direct contact to her
No.
telepathily or anything like that.
Just make her watch it again. Yeah.
I think she should watch it again. But I understand because it's a bit like back and forth.
I agree. It flips between two worlds is perhaps the one thing.
No, it's brilliant.
But I like it.
And he's going into the real world, or is he? But he's going into
Or is he
the
coming
Matrix.
out of the real world?
Exactly. Which one's real? Which one's not?
Red pill or the blue pill?
What you'll be asking yourself is, if I didn't say that, would you still have knocked it over?
Oh, and the deja
you know
vu bit always got me.
Phones definitely were out, but it was the flip phone because that
Yes.
phone that had the first gold
Yeah.
And
Nokia.
And does he?
He
Yeah,
He
touched
but
the
picks up the
side.
phone and then it drops.
But it's just a mobile
Touches the
phone,
side.
though. It's not. It's
And he had
not
those glasses.
smartphone.
Glasses
But
that had
when they
no-
come in and out, you have to make a call on a landline.
That's right.
It was on like a payphone type thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's go find it.
But there you go.
We had glasses without.
I don't think anyone's going to argue with
Oh, no,
us that is a great film.
Cracking film.
And so
Clearly
if
love that
Katie
one.
doesn't want to watch it, then I'll watch it by myself. Although
Do you
I
know
have
what?
still not seen the fourth one.
Fourth one, I didn't get.
I still
I'll
haven't
give
seen
her
the
on
fourth
that
one.
one.
I didn't get the third one, I think, because they kept changing it because
Yeah.
the Oracle passed away and then they changed who that person was. And
Yeah,
I
they
feel
had
like
to
they
change
changed
the
the
scenes.
stories
They did.
and everything.
I think they got a bit stuck.
Man in White.
Felt like they
Yeah.
got a bit stuck, didn't they?
Fourth one. No,
Don't bother.
came out too late.
Okay.
Too long after the last lot, and
Okay.
it's like
I won't rush to see it then.
I'm sure I'll
No.
probably watch it at some point.
Right, Matthew, number 1.
My number one.
So it should be a good film.
So, plenty of the films that Kim hasn't seen are horror films. So this is a horror film. She doesn't like the idea of watching a horror film, so she has not seen this film, but she absolutely would not like it.
Saw.
Go on.
It's
It.
from 2017, and it is It.
Oh, blimey now, Jen.
She really doesn't like clowns.
Oh no, I don't either. But that's such a good. That isn't. Oh,
I
that-
have not
that-
seen it for
No.
obvious
it's-
reasons.
Oh, it is freaky. That's a freaky horror.
It is the other thing I know that she would not like is I'm not. It's going to be
It's the other clown.
no. It's the
What?
the opening scene of the boy in the yellow rain mac
Oh yeah.
and what happens to him.
No.
That would just kill her inside.
See, I don't know what you're talking about,
And you
but
don't
that is
know.
an iconic.
Yeah.
Hello, Georgie.
See, that just makes me laugh.
Oh, it
No.
won't. Watch
Okay.
it.
No, I don't want to now.
Do you know what that is? It is.
The fact you went so serious so quickly tells me I am not going to enjoy that.
Give me goosebumps because I enjoy that film so much because it's scary
It's terrifying.
and it's terrifying to a point where you're like,
Whoa, I'm cringing
Why are you in
just
there?
at the idea
Why-
of it.
what? It's one of those where you go,
But you-
just go.
so
just go.
the scene in the bathroom where
Yeah.
everything goes red.
Yeah. Or
Mm.
just I don't like.
Oh.
It's because he knows what your fears are.
I am
To a certain
literally.
level.
I've got like goosebumps,
So
and
I've
I've not watched it.
I've got a nice bit of trivia here. So
Okay.
I've heard this trivia quite a few times, but basically, Bill Skarsgård, is it Bill Skarsgård?
Yes.
Yes, Bill Skarsgård plays It, and basically they avoided him meeting the kids because they wanted the kids to be proper scared. So when he first met them, he sort of walks up to one of them in the movie and sort of does his weird face, and all of the facing stuff all the face stuff he's doing is real. So he properly was going nuts, really close into them, and this kid was freaking out, massively screaming and freaking out. When they shouted cut, he ran over to the kid and went, "Look, I'm really sorry, you're all right." And the guy went, yeah, I'm great. He went, I love what you're doing. And he was like, okay, I'm working with professional kids. he was absolutely believed that the kid was out of his mind, terrified.
That is one of the ones where I'd have to turn the light on upstairs to go upstairs before I went upstairs.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, I don't want to watch it.
No, don't. That is one of the ones where you just finish and you go.
I'm with Kim on this one.
Yeah. But she definitely wouldn't like that. And
But
also, there's a part 2 where they're all grown up. So
Yeah.
Nope.
no, not that one.
So
Okay.
I don't think you can watch part 2 without watching part 1, and I'm not even.
I think you can. You can.
yeah.
You won't miss anything out.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's so good.
I'm not going to do it.
It is.
It's
It's
obviously
the
a remake, isn't it? Or is it?
head spinning round as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so good.
There we go.
I'm with Kim on that one.
That is my number 1, and that is absolutely bottom of Kim's list of
And
films
it's
she'd want to watch.
iconic, and I'll give you that.
And that's the opposite to what I just said about when you don't see them. It's scarier because
Oh, it's scary when you do
It's scary
see
when you
him.
see him,
You're
that's
like,
one.
it's coming, it's
Yeah.
coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
and no one really,
There we
no
go.
one really likes clowns.
Not this
And they
kind of clown.
definitely won't
No,
after this.
no. Right, my number 1 is It.
Great.
Right, Dominic. What does Bev really not want to watch again or see?
Or what do you like?
Just
Really,
keep
Is it a
favourites.
Nicolas Cage film?
No,
Okay.
it's a horror
horror, crime, mystery.
mystery.
Do you know what? I'm with the women at the moment because
Yeah.
I don't get it.
This one, okay. I did not realise the age rating on this.
Okay,
12.
It's a 12A.
No.
okay. There are lots of horror
2002.
films that don't. They're just jumpy.
But
Not
it's
graphic. Yeah.
7.1 out of 10.
Okay.
1 hour 55.
What year?
2002.
2002 horror mystery.
Yeah.
Give me more.
Have I seen it?
I'm going to say yes.
2002. You might have done.
Okay.
I don't know for sure. But essentially, it's all based on a period of 7 days.
Craig David.
No.
Okay.
So you do something, and then 7 days later, something happens.
I know exactly what this is.
Something
Is
happened to it.
Is it?
This is Samara.
It is Samara. Yes.
I don't think Jeremy knows who
So
Samara
this is pretty much. This must have been one of the most popular Halloween costumes in 2002
yeah,
as
it
well.
would have been.
Anyone who
Is
has
this the
long
girl?
black hair.
Is this the girl who comes out of
Out of the
the
television.
TV?
Didn't you
Yeah.
talk about this earlier?
Yeah, Matthew did. Yeah, Matthew
You
did.
actually
I
called
did.
Bev
You called
the
it
Ring.
out.
I did. I know. Full circle.
I have not
But
watched this.
she dressed up as Samara. Quite a
She
lot,
did.
yeah, 3 times. Yeah, long black hair. But I didn't want to reference that as the person I thought she was like. But
Well, I did.
yeah, and he goes, I can't. Just one of the quotes. That's when everything's around the 7 days. So you watch the film, watch the video. It was a tape.
It
Definitely
was
was
a tape.
tape.
It was a tape.
You watch the video, and then once you've done it, 7 days from that point, you will die.
It's really weird because it also. Have you seen it, Jeremy?
No.
So your face in photos goes all blurry in every photo over those 7 days.
And it's a journalist essentially that's, or is she a journalist or is she a detective? Actually, one
I
of the
think
other,
she's a
but I think
journalist.
she's a journalist. She goes and finds out why. Because this one,
Who's the actress? What's her name?
Naomi Watts.
Naomi Watts. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's some really weird things. So they start slowing down the video and they see extra things in the video that are not there, and then a fly comes out of the video and lands on her eye and climbs into her eye.
And they find out the backstory pretty much. They go into the depths of why it's happening,
Mhm.
and it all comes back from a origin story of this girl called Samara who
Oh, I don't
was
wanna know.
essentially
based on
tortured
a Japanese
yeah.
Japanese.
Yep.
And
horror.
she had the ability to kill people and she didn't know how. And then you find out at the end why and stuff like that. So
Have you seen the Japanese versions?
no.
The Ring, and there's Ring Zero, which is like a prequel, or Ringo.
So more films I don't want to watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's kind of the way I went. I was like, what horror films have you seen?
Yeah.
And
So
then-
she has seen
yeah,
that
but
one as
I
well.
don't like horror films, so I couldn't do that with Katie.
This is a
Mhm.
12A. That's what
That
confused
is a
me.
disturbing 12A. That
I
it doesn't
agree.
have. Do you know what? It's probably because you're right. There's no actual gore.
No, there's not. It's just jump.
It's jump scares.
mind twisting.
Terrifying, or at least I remember it being terrifying.
So if I'm ever asked, "Are you
It's when she
okay with
like-
your kid watching this because it's a 12A?" I say no.
It's when she stutters and just and comes towards
comes-
you. Yeah.
yeah.
But you
It's all
don't. You don't.
clicky.
Yeah. You just. Yeah. It's just hearing death, I think, rather than
Right,
seeing
well,
it.
you two have got me absolutely down with your
Yeah.
choices.
Jeremy's look at him. He's got all.
I am
he's
going to
changed his
lighten
defense.
this mood for my number one film.
Is it Aladdin?
No.
Oh gosh, can you remember?
So I'll tell you what Katie said, but I'm going to have to bleep myself.
Okay.
Biggest pile of bleep. haven't managed to watch it all the way through, and I know you love it.
Oh, how can
You
she?
must
How
hate
can
her.
she know?
You must hate her. What are you doing?
Absolutely.
How can she know? It might redeem itself in the last half hour.
So 7.3 out of 10.
It's comedy.
1986.
Oh,
You. 1 hour 41.
That's
so
quite long.
you.
That's quite long. What's the genre?
Adventure, family, fantasy.
So is it Disney? It is Disney. An animation.
Right. No, but you're sort of pulling
Does it fit? It has a
on.
Goonies feel.
No,
Not that kind of adventure.
I'm getting the feeling.
Okay.
Katie, being younger than me,
86.
Mm-hmm.
didn't go through a phase where puppets were cool in films.
Is it Muppets?
No, I said puppets.
Hang on,
Sorry.
Katie. Let's just take a second.
No, so
What
like in the
Katie did-
90s.
So when was your
when we grew up in the 90s,
puppets were cool?
no,
in
in
films?
films, there were a lot of films that you would still watch that had puppets in them, like Jim Henson era,
Yeah.
and we're used to that. Whereas if you grew up after that point, then you think that's not real.
I think you've spoken to me about this before, but I can't remember what it is. So it's not like Dark Crystal-y, is it?
Do you know, I actually asked her about Dark Crystal after this,
What's
but
Dark
she's got
Crystal?
no idea of what
I know
that
what it is.
Yeah,
I know exactly what it is.
Labyrinth. No.
It's Labyrinth.
it is Labyrinth. Yeah.
What? Oh my! Do you know what? I feel like I don't want to talk to her anymore. How can you not
I'll let
like?
you have that
How
discussion.
can she
I'm
not
gonna
got
say-
through that film?
That is what the hell is that film though? Like it's great. Makes no sense.
Makes perfect sense.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
about a Goblin King that wants to
Voodoo,
take a
you do.
baby.
What about the voodoo? Yeah, that.
Have your kids seen it?
Oh my god, no! Because
I
when she
wouldn't let
goes down,
My kids have
all
seen
the
it.
hands,
Well, even Quinn.
all the hands,
Yeah.
that bit
That's
scared me.
creepy.
Yeah, it's good.
But I just think it's because I then went Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nope, not interested
So
in
she
that.
doesn't like Hoggle.
No, or Ludo.
So I don't. Okay, fine. Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Like if
Bog of Eternal Stench.
we are used to those sort of people being in films, you say Dark Crystal, you say all those sorts-
Animatrix, like Animatrix type stuff as well.
yeah.
I don't
Whereas
remember Dark Crystal.
maybe she's pure animation,
quite
like
creepy.
hand drawn or
Yeah.
CGI, and then doesn't get that sort of in between phase.
I think they were just as expensive doing all of that stuff.
Oh,
as
for
well.
sure.
Also, she's the oldest as well. So you got to bear that in mind. I watched half my films because you guys have watched it.
That is a really good point as well.
That is true.
She's led the way.
Yeah, but she
Essentially.
has seen it. She just didn't get it.
Yeah, but
Another one she didn't
But
get.
she's not managed to watch it all the way through.
Well,
But I just get caught in by.
I have to be honest. When we do watch it, I would always fast forward the ballroom scene.
I don't even remember that scene.
She dances with.
And what about the bit where he's throwing the ball around on the
Oh,
different
no, I like
stairs?
that.
That's a bit
The
boring.
Escher stairs.
right at the
The
end?
Escher stairs. Yeah.
I love that. That's the best bit.
No, not the manipulation with his hand that Dominic was doing on.
Yeah,
The
No.
people listen to this. They
Yeah,
don't
no,
watch
no,
it.
no.
Throws the ball around
Yeah.
the glass.
But she's like walking up and then she's walking across. Oh well, I just find that a bit boring.
Yeah, but it's just showing that he's in control.
Yeah, I understand. Thanks for pointing that out.
What is it? Is it a fox? What is it that sat on the back of the dog?
Yeah, it's a fox.
Yeah,
Sabidimir.
That's cool. He's like a gatekeeper.
His
isn't
name's
he, or something?
Sabidimir.
that doesn't sound right.
I think his name is Sabidimir.
Is it like a gatekeeper or something? What is he?
He's trying to stop them crossing a bridge, and he
No,
can't
sorry,
smell the
to a
bog of
bridge,
eternal
yeah.
stench.
Yeah.
No, you're right. But yeah, she just doesn't get it.
Speak out loud what you're just saying and just tell that's absolute rubbish though. Think about it. If you're watching it from no perspective or
That
anything.
is such a weird shout. I mean, that is
It's
a
weird.
perfect number one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
there's absolutely
absolutely.
no reason why she shouldn't like that film.
Well, no, I've just given you the reasons why I think she doesn't like it.
Again, as you said,
Would
That's her
Bev like
opinion.
it?
I think
Dominic?
I don't know actually. I don't know, mate. Probably
Kim
not.
Kim
does.
loves that film. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Matt's
But-
Kim likes it. I'm not sure Bev
I
would.
don't
Yeah,
think that's
but-
aged very well though
that-
either. So
it
when
has.
she-
It's got that D&D film, the feel about it though,
Yeah, agreed.
which is the fantasy side of
Goblins
stuff.
and
But she
things
doesn't
like
like
that,
that kind of thing. Is Katie not really that keen on that kind of thing? Fantasy films?
Mm,
World
no,
of
she's watched The
Warhammer.
Hobbit. So, and she doesn't mind that.
What's wrong with Chris Pine? Is that Warhammer? World of Warhammer?
But that's Dungeons and Dragons.
No, there's another one.
Dungeons and Dragons
There's
is
another
Chris
one.
Pine. There
Chris
is a
Pine.
Warhammer film.
Ah, yes, but that's not. Yeah, sorry. Got you. Gotcha.
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft. That's the one.
That's the one.
Mm.
Thank you. I quite like that. That sounds quite good. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Yep,
our
Nice.
that's us done. In terms of honourable mentions, mine. You're
I
not
could
going
give
to
you my
believe.
one if you want, but it's fine. Go on.
Okay, well, she basically went through a list, and I was like, "What genres don't you like?" And it
Yeah.
was like westerns. Yeah, I don't like westerns. Horror. No, I don't like horror. War films.
The
Not
reason you
massive
get
on
on, isn't
war
it?
films. So then I got to, which I've already talked about, Austin Powers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Gremlins, because that's the same. That's the same sort of.
But they look real.
And you didn't.
No,
that's
they
not in
do
your,
not look.
They
real.
do look real.
That's not in your top 5.
No,
Not the original.
no.
I shouldn't say Gremlins 2.
James Bond, if it's not
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
No, I agree with
fair
that a
enough.
little bit, yeah.
Ish.
Pierce Brosnan, okay.
She then got the
Yeah.
No,
birds.
it's Pierce Brosnan.
And I don't like the birds because of the ending.
Yeah.
But she doesn't like birds. So she was like, that's why I don't want to watch it. And then she kind of went through like super bad-ish toilet humour stuff she doesn't really get.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So Kim's was similar. Doesn't like horror. Didn't like stupid buddy movies. And she said the film she really hates is Dumb and Dumber. She really hates Dumb and Dumber.
I can't believe you've already said
He's
it.
already said
I've
it.
already used it. Otherwise, I'd have gone with that. But basically, anything with cringy humour, she said. I've written down here anything bangy, crashy. So Transformers would have been. But I'm
Okay,
not a big
bangy
fan of that.
crashy. I got you.
Yeah. And so I sort of highlighted a couple of others like Borat. I know she hasn't seen, but I also think she wouldn't like that.
No, okay.
The Business was on the list because basically Danny Dyer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she wouldn't like Poltergeist.
Yeah, or any.
She did
Yeah.
mention Jackass. She thought that was stupid. Very stupid.
It is.
That's why it's
And the film
funny,
that she
yeah.
hasn't seen that I thought she probably might not like because it's a bit funny is Train Spotting. So I actually thought
that's.
she hasn't seen that film.
That's
I
quite
think.
iconic, though.
It is, but I don't know.
Okay.
Again, no redeemable people in it. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
So what guesses did you guys have?
Hold on, we got to hear Dominic's one
Oh,
first.
you got your one.
Yeah, only because
Apologies.
Bev doesn't. She doesn't like. If she doesn't like it, she doesn't watch it. So all the horrors that I've seen, they're on the list that she's seen. And then she doesn't like. She went, don't really like musicals, and I was like, I don't really. I was like, I can't really think. So she doesn't like High School Musical,
Right. Okay.
and that was the one she said. I watched that. Don't like it.
She's going to fall out with Katie over
But she
that
likes
one.
The Greatest Showman. I like High School Musicals, but it's not in my top 5. But yeah, so that was it. That was my only one. It was real. It was a real
Yeah, it's
Slim
difficult week,
Pickens
wasn't it?
this week. Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you, I guessed for Dom Snatch because I like. No Dom likes Snatch,
Nearly went with that.
but I don't know whether Bev would. And for Matthew, I went Saw.
I did consider Saw. To be
Yeah.
perfectly honest, that's not a bad shout. I did consider
I
that.
did also put in brackets or another horror. I don't know.
So I went
Go on.
for Dom. I went Fast and Furious. I thought maybe.
Bev loves that film.
Okay, so no.
Oh
then.
wow,
No, Gone in 60 Seconds. She's like,
Okay.
sorry, she hasn't seen
Hold
Fast
on,
and
though.
Furious.
Nicolas Cage.
That's Gone in 60 Seconds, not Fast and Furious.
Yeah, but you said she likes.
You
Yeah,
said
she
she likes.
Yeah, because she likes Angelina Jolie and the cars.
Okay.
Okay.
She can get
People are
past
allowed different opinions about the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for you, Jim, I was thinking, is there a? I thought Katie might be bored of all the sport documentary type things. you
Oh,
like.
probably.
So I was thinking, I went through and looked up lots of sport documentaries, and I was like, could go with those. And then I looked down and was like, a sport that Katie probably wouldn't be interested in either. So I went with Moneyball. I thought that might.
Oh
be there.
no, statistics and baseball.
Yeah, I thought she
That's
might not be too
that's
interested
so
in that
good.
I'm
one
not
that
sure-
you would like.
Well,
possibly
she's watched some American football stuff
Yeah,
that she's
yeah.
alright with.
Well, that's
but
what I
you're right,
thought.
baseball's quite boring in
That's,
that aspect.
that's more drama, though. That is quite.
That is true, but also the
Like
problem
maybe
with
the Get
problem with a
Short,
lot of
maybe
those
that'd be
movies is you
different,
can quite like them because they're not really about the sport a lot of the time.
No.
So I did think like Remember the Titans, but then
Yeah.
I actually think that's a good film. She'd like that film. So
It's about
Okay.
history, isn't it, as well as
Mm.
not just yeah.
Yeah, agreed. It's a subplot, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
So I
So no bonuses then.
well, Dom hasn't given his away.
Oh,
keep forgetting forgotten this week.
Yeah,
Cheers, guys.
this week
Oh wow, thanks. Yeah, good to know.
I told you, third child. Nobody
Come on,
cares what
so
you're
I-
watching.
come on.
Is he quiet in the back there? Yeah, he's watching Saw. Yeah. How old's he? 8.
Yeah.
That's why he is like he
I
is.
didn't know. I literally had no idea. I put Boogie Nights for math. Just
Right,
even though he
nice.
said that.
Yeah, because he wants to show it to his kids.
Yeah.
You weirdo.
And
I
then Jim,
didn't
I
say
put
that.
Ted.
You are. Yeah.
You said, I
Ted.
can't wait to show my son that Boogie
Boogie
Nights.
Nights. You said that.
That
yeah.
is weird.
I said I thought it'd be good. He'd enjoy it. I didn't say I'd have to be
He'd
with him.
enjoy it.
I didn't think eventually he'll enjoy it. I didn't say I'd be there with him watching it.
Yeah, I'll put Ted for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Same sort of thing.
Do
Stupid
you know
comedy.
what? You are right.
Yeah.
She wouldn't want to watch that because it's like Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Family Guy?
Oh, she just has a
Kim
thing
doesn't
about
like
it.
Family Guy either.
Bev didn't, and recently she's kind of changed their mind. But
It's because you forced her into watching it.
no, I just don't watch it anymore because I'm like, oh, okay.
So she
I'm
might
not-
still not like it. She's
I'm
not
not allowed to watch it
it.
because it's too bright. I would normally,
Yeah.
back in the day,
Well, the TV's too
ITV2,
That's why it's still
put it
on.
on. The
Yeah.
colours are too bright. I got
Just-
told off for that. Ridiculous. There's a little insight into
So many
our
good things.
marital affair.
Yeah.
So we need to do summaries.
Okay, I'll start
Go,
as I
Matt,
did.
go.
That's how it goes.
Right. My number 1 was Kevin and Perry Go Large. Number 2 was The Magicians. Number 3 was Football Factory. Number 2, Harold and Kumar Get the Munchies. And number 1, It.
Oh, it made you sneeze.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, he's
I might have to
terrified.
watch-
Chills.
I might have to watch it again.
Yeah,
So
me
that,
too.
you know. Right, so my top 5 are number 5, Ghost Rider. Number 4 was Con Air. Number 3 was Scream. Number 2 was The Blair Witch Project. And my number 1 was The Ring.
And my number 5 was Transformers. Number 4 was Wayne's World, party time, excellent. Number 3 was Shaun of the Dead. Number 2 was The Matrix. And number 1 was Labyrinth.
Your list is a really good list.
For me,
Yeah, that's
not
what I
for
mean.
Katie.
I'm just saying it's a good list
Yeah.
of good films. I didn't feel mine was 100% up on like the best films, but there we go.
Okay, well, I suppose we better thank them for listening to us.
Yeah.
Basically,
Thank you.
tell off our wives for being wrong. So if you don't hear from us for a little while, it's because we're currently making it up and/or are no longer here.
Yes.
But I think we've done quite well at not bludgeoning them down too much.
Or offending them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
I was
That.
about to say.
If you don't
Just wait.
like it, you don't like it, I suppose, isn't it?
So I think obviously if you want to get in touch, you can at top 5 films that. But other than that, I'll just say I love my wife, and this is
You might be doing
augmenting good taste
you might be doing a lot more podcasts.
or less. Yeah.
Depends how it goes, yeah. Well, there we go.
Well, thank you very much then.
Thank you for listening.
See ya.
Bye.